a Manhattan music executive charged with sexually abusing 4 unconscious or sleeping women, was hit with 4 years in prison on Monday, a sentence his victims slammed as not nearly enough during an emotional hearing. Adam Lublin, a former exec at entertainment companies AEG and First Access, got what his victims consider a wrist slap after pleading guilty to 17 to 2 counts of burglary as a sexually motivated felony and 2 counts of sexual abuse. Each count pertained to a different victim. "Honestly, I don't think 4 years is nearly enough," one of his victims told the court Monday in an impact statement. "I don't think that's fair," she went on. "I think you could have done better." The woman, who Lublin molested while she was passed out inside his apartment on Sept. 10, 2019, was one of 3 to submit statements for his sentencing in Manhattan's Supreme Court, detailing the horrors they endured. "I hope you get what you deserve in jail," she told him. Lublin, 45, appeared in a black face mask, sweatshirt, baggy pants, and lugging a large, see-through plastic bag filled with belongings. He was hauled off into custody immediately after the proceedings ended. The sicko was first busted in September 2019, after he crept into his neighbor's apartment in the luxury River Terrace building in Battery Park City and molested her as she slept. "I woke up that night with somebody's hand in my vagina," the woman told the court Monday. "It's been over 2 years and it still haunts me," she said, her voice breaking. "It impacted my ability to sleep to this day." Lublin was also charged with sexually assaulting the woman's roommate a week earlier, on Sept. 8, 2019, touching her breast as she slept. Prosecutors said the creep stole panties belonging to the roommates when he broke into their apartment. His first known victim, however, was a then 22-year-old receptionist at AEG who said he assaulted her on Nov. 22, 2015 after she crashed at his apartment. "I will never forget the sheer terror I felt that night," she wrote in her victim impact statement. "Tears filled my closed eyelids as your fingers were inside of me," she added, noting she had recurring nightmares of that evening for years to come. The woman, who said she came forward after seeing a Post article about Lublin's first arrest, noted that she didn't feel safe going to HR at the time, because her attacker was a vice president at AEG, and she had only started working at the company 2 weeks earlier. "You were in a position of power and you knew it," she charged. In her statement, the victim in the Sept. 10 assault recalled testifying before a grand jury and seeing videos of herself being molested by Lublin while she was unconscious in his apartment, after the two met at a Fashion Week party. "How long were you playing with my dead body just laying there?" she said. "It disgusts me." Lublin shook his head when the woman called him a rapist in court. "I see they put 4 years, 1 for each survivor," she said. "It makes me wonder what year is going to be mine." The woman whose apartment Lublin broke into on Sept. 14, 2019, agreed that the panty-stealing creep deserves to be away for much longer than 4 years, but also thanked prosecutors and the court for sending him to jail. Lublin did not turn his head to face her as she told him, "I could look you in the eyes and say that you should never ever touch a woman in this way." Asked if he had any words for the court, Lublin, who claimed to be inebriated at the time of the assaults, gave a one-line apology to his victims, saying, "I'm really sorry. I'm truly sorry." Justice Laura Ward commended the victims for their courage, and said she hoped Lublin would spend his time behind bars thinking about his actions and how you can come back a better person than when you came in. She noted the sentence was a long time coming. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office said prosecutors had requested a sentence of 10 years behind bars. Defense lawyer Scott Lehman called the penalty fair and just under the circumstances. "I'd like to thank Justice Ward for all the hard work that was put into these cases," Lehman said in a statement. As Adam said, he is truly sorry for the harm he inflicted. Lublin was vice president of talent at AEG for nearly a decade, then went on to work for First Access Entertainment in 2017. He has been snapped at exclusive New York City parties posing with an array of hip-hop artists, including Method Man, Swizz Beatz, and Mano. As part of the sentence, Lublin will spend 5 years in post-release supervision and be required to register as a sex offender. The judge also issued final orders of protections, meaning Lublin can't have any contact with his victims through 2033.